After seeing my first movie in a theater, I became obsessed with the projected image and started experimenting. That very night, my dad helped me draw pictures on plastic wrap with a black Sharpie marker and used rubber bands to secure each sheet to the end of a flashlight. Before long, I'd take the drawings to cardboard frames to make slides that allowed for a quick change of images. I made many movies from a series of these slides. I remember poring over listings and catalogs for overhead projectors, like I had seen in classrooms. You can only imagine my excitement when I finally upgraded to a pack of colored Sharpies. But what I had cobbled together out of a flashlight, cardboard, and plastic wrap was very similar to the Balopticon, a projector from the early 1900s made by Bausch & Lomb. The Balopticon is all but forgotten, but it was essentially the father of the overhead projector. The device could project opaque objects such as text, specimen slides, and photographs on the wall. It achieved something we take for granted today, allowing a room full of people to see the same image for a long period of time. It required no special knowledge to operate and used a standard light bulb. The chamber holding the light bulb was insulated with asbestos, for added safety of course. The easy operation and electric light bulb set the Balopticon apart from the older and more common magic lantern, but this convenience came with a hefty price by comparison. Researching the Balopticon was no easy task. While listings for surviving devices on sites like eBay were common, there were very few mentions of the Balopticon in recent documents. To discover the legacy of the device, I had to turn to archives of newspapers from the early 1900s. There were many ads promoting the affordability, practicality, and ease of use the device had to offer. Editorials revealed that the most common use of the Balopticon was in the study of bacteria samples by doctors and universities, as well as in lectures. A book titled The Ohio Teacher reveals that the Balopticon was frequently used in our state, including exhibits held by Ohio State professors. The uses of the Balopticon were very mundane compared to the more often mentioned magic lantern, an invention from the 1800s that was used for entertainment purposes such as theater and visual effects. While the Balopticon was an unsung hero of medical research and education, it had a more glamorous use as well. American culture illustrator and painter Norman Rockwell called the Balopticon an evil, habit-forming, lazy, and vicious machine, but admittedly relied on it to give his paintings the incredible detail he was famous for. He would project a photo on his canvas and trace, while making many changes from the original photo. Rockwell reportedly had a brief falling out with fellow illustrator J.C. Landecker for his use of the device. The 1911 Model C Balopticon was recently acquired by the Ohio State University Special Collections, with very little known about it. While the scale of its legacy is hard to determine, I believe it was an indispensable tool in academia, much like the overhead projector or video projector is now. I'm certain that if I had been born in 1910, I would have longed for a Balopticon much like the one we have here today.